students, family members, friends, faculty, staff, and distinguished guests. Welcome to the University of Minnesota School of Nursing 2024 Fall Commencement Ceremony. We are grateful that so many of our students and family and friends could attend today's ceremony in this magnificent auditorium, which is warm despite the outdoor temperature. And we are honored to share this special day with additional graduates, friends, and family via live stream. We likely have several nurses in our audience, nurses who have advanced health and served our communities, as well as those who have inspired and supported to today's graduates. So we ask all the nurses in attendance, please stand, so that we might share our appreciation and gratitude for you. We are grateful to each one of you and who we all are as a collective in unwaveringly placing people, families, and communities and their health first. In welcoming all to our gathering today, I want to acknowledge that the University of Minnesota system is located on the homelands of the Dakota and Anishinaabe peoples and recognize the 11 tribal nations of Minnesota. It is crucial to acknowledge the peoples on whose land we live, learn, and work. We all live, learn, and work as we seek to improve and strengthen our relationships with these tribal nations. And we also recognize words are not enough. We must ensure that our institution provides support resources and programs that increase access to higher education for our American Indian students, staff, faculty, and community members. As our university leaders continue to engage in our Indigenous students, staff, faculty, and community members, we remain committed to reflecting on the meaning, purpose, and utility of land acknowledgements. We strive to educate the campus and broader community about this land and about our relationships with it and each other, while responding to the actions, restorations, recommendations outlined in the Truth Report. We actively recognize, support, and advocate for our American Indian nations and peoples. This includes continuous learning and sustained engagement with these very important issues, even when the truths hurt and the truths are difficult to confront. This School of Nursing also recognizes Indigenous and Native American communities' history of healing practices, utilizing plants and community-based approaches to health and wellness that predate Western medicine. Our stories are strengthened by these practices and teachings of people and cultures that are sometimes overlooked. We keep our eyes, ears, and hearts open. So today is a day of celebration. It's a day when we acknowledge the outstanding academic accomplishments of the students who are seated here in front of us. The graduates would be the first to tell you that their success would not have been possible without you, without selfless contributions of parents, spouses, partners, children, friends, mentors, tutors, scholarship donors, classmates, and many others. Class of 2024, let's take a moment to share our and your appreciation for these very special people. We also celebrate the remarkable commitment and dedication of your professors, your instructors, your preceptors. All have helped you to achieve your degrees and reach your fullest potential. Please join me in thanking them for their commitment to your success. We now welcome Brian Sick. Brian serves as the Vice Provost for Academic Health Sciences. We've invited Brian to share a message with each of you as graduates. Brian?
Dean Delaney, members of the faculty, and distinguished guests, I'm honored and delighted to be here with all of you this afternoon in celebrating our wonderful students. On behalf of the Office of the Provost, I begin by saying congratulations to you, class of 2024. I also want to recognize all of you who are here supporting your graduate. Everybody on stage here knows that it takes a team to educate a health professional. And you, as the support structure behind your graduate, are the most integral member of that team. Graduates, I want to make it clear you are graduating with a top-notch education, which I'm confident will prepare you to meet the challenges of the future. The School of Nursing is the oldest nursing school in the country attached to a university and has several nationally ranked programs. The dedicated faculty and staff in the school, as well as the countless others who have participated in your education, are all here to support you and your future. My primary focus here at the University of Minnesota is on interprofessional education, which is when two or more professions learn with, from, and about each other to improve health outcomes. It requires that all of us not only gain the knowledge, skills, and behaviors to become our own profession, but also gain the dual identity as a member of a team of health professionals. I know the exemplary education each of you received involved learning with, from, and about other professionals, and can say with confidence that each of you is going into the world prepared to work on the interprofessional teams that will improve the health of people, communities, and populations. On behalf of the Provost and the Health Science programs, I wish you the very best and congratulations.
Brian, we thank you for your remarks, and also on behalf of the staff, faculty, and students of the School of Nursing, for the support that you provide from your office to our school. This joyous day falls near the end of a year of celebration at the School of Nursing, commemorating our 115th anniversary. And as Brian mentioned, it's the anniversary of the first School of Nursing established within an institution of higher education. Our school was founded on the principles that educating nurses, not just training them, which was the dominant practice at the time, would help society recognize three things. Recognize the worth of human life, conserve human health, and three, provide for social justice. Dr. Richard Olding Beard, the visionary who led the effort to found our school, was a staunch advocate for nursing's potential. That said, I don't know if he could remotely imagine all the possibilities that exist today for our nursing graduates. And I doubt he could have anticipated the profound impact of your diverse backgrounds and experiences that you've brought to our school, to our faculty, and your classmates, and as you will continue to bring to nursing. Our Master of Nursing program prepares students who have an undergraduate or a higher degree in a field other than nursing. Our school prepares you to take the National Licensure exam and become a registered nurse in just 16 months. Allow me to share the majors and, in some instances, master's degrees of this MN class: art history, biochemistry, biology, biomedical engineering, biomedical science, business administration, communication arts and English literature, corporate finance, developmental psychology, environmental horticulture, epidemiology, ethnic studies, evolutionary biology, exercise science, family social science, geography, health and well-being sciences, health science, human physiology, integrative biology, international studies, kinesiology, linguistics and literature, mathematics and computer science, neuroscience, nutrition, philosophy, psychology, public affairs, public health, religion, secondary mathematics, sociology, the sciences of the human body, theater arts. The list goes on. We celebrate the richness of the experiences and knowledge that you bring from your previous degrees, and we welcome that richness into our nursing profession. From those rich and varied foundations, you prepared to become a registered nurse. You have been preparing to deliver patient-centered, whole-person health, team-based care to all ages and across all settings. At the same time, you embrace this richness and diversity of your colleagues, which will serve you well as you embark on your new profession, often within complex systems. Most importantly, you enriched our school and our university just as you will enrich the nursing profession and care delivery. Along with our Doctor of Nursing Practice, PhD, and certificate graduates today, you are all leaving, as Brian mentioned, you're leaving this remarkable institution ready to serve. You stand qualified, you stand poised to improve health and wellness and to lead when we most need it. At the School of Nursing's graduation in 1923, Dr. Beard delivered a message to our students at that time, and I'd like to share it with you today. This is a direct quote. Dr. Beard said, "The history of a university or a school may be guided or misguided by its governing body. It may be inspired or uninspired by its faculty, but is actually written in the work and in the play and in the life and the character in the future achievements of its students." We thank Dr. Beard for that statement, and we live it out every day. The unique backgrounds and gifts that you, the class of 2024, brought to our university, combined with the world-class education that you received while you're here, leave me with no doubt that the school and the health and well-being of our communities and our planet have a very bright future, and we are prepared to do the work to ensure that. As you embark on your career, encourage others to follow the path you've taken. Encourage others to work together to make our healthcare system not only better, but more representative of all the communities it serves. So on behalf of the University of Minnesota and the faculty and staff of our School of Nursing, we share sincere congratulations on earning your degree. We extend our care, our love, gratitude, and most importantly, our deep confidence in you. It is now my privilege and honor to introduce our commencement speaker, Dr. Rhonda Kazik. Rhonda serves as the System Chief Nurse Executive for Essentia Health. Might I share a little bit about Rhonda? She has been active in nursing and healthcare for more than 38 years. She has worked across critical access, community teaching, academic hospitals, ambulatory and post-acute settings, and in health systems spanning multiple states. She has held leadership roles in nursing, quality, operations, health systems engineering, nursing informatics, IRB, and research. And in these roles, she leads patient care and operations has led patient care and operations at the two largest magnet-designated pediatric hospitals in Minnesota. Oversees more than 1,500 nurses and is responsible for nursing strategy, education, and professional development. Rhonda received her Doctorate of Nursing Practice at Rush University in Chicago. She has authored multiple publications and given national presentations on system performance measurement and improvement, on quality and patient safety, on technology impacts, nursing workforce development, and clinical practice innovations. She has led innovative strategies to support retention and well-being of nurses. And she assures that nursing care and management reflect best practices. And in October, Rhonda and Essentia Health joined the University of Minnesota School of Nursing and our other 9 collaboratories in garnering a national recognition for excellence in academic practice partnerships. That recognition came from the American Association of Colleges of Nursing, and Rhonda, this fall, was inducted as a fellow of the American Academy of Nursing, one of the highest honors nursing bestows. Class of 2024, please welcome Rhonda Kazik.
Wow. That is quite a lead-in to what I'm about to say, but I have to tell you first, I am in awe of each and every one of you. And I thank you because I look forward to the privilege of working with each and every one of you at some point. Because one thing I have learned in a long history of healthcare is it is the smallest world there is, and we are all deeply connected. We're connected through communities, through each other, through our work, through our homes, through our lives, and through every contribution we give. So I look to all of you and tell you I am deeply honored and humbled to watch every one of you and hear what you've already accomplished. Today is a day of deep anticipation, reflection, and celebration. And as I stand here before you, I see a graduating class of bright minds ready to embark on the next stage of your learning journey. You have worked tirelessly to reach this point, and for that, you do deserve to be celebrated, and I congratulate you. Always, every chance to applaud. While today marks the completion of months and/or years of hard work and perseverance, it's also important to acknowledge, just as you've heard, the people who have helped you along the way. Your faculty, your fellow students, your family, and your friends have been part of your learning journey and are proud of you and your accomplishments. You deserve that. They deserve this. And I thank all of you for being part of this journey. I too am proud of you. I'm proud to call you, as of today, my colleagues. I look forward to each of you continuing to strive for the next accomplishment, because along the way, the professional practice of nursing is enriched and grows. And the patients and communities we are privileged to serve grow healthier and stronger. I'm here to recognize and acknowledge these accomplishments that have led you here today. And I have often myself heard graduation is an ending. Graduation is a beginning. Well, I'm actually here to be a reframer. It's neither. Today represents a continuum of learning, a continuum that began the day you were born and continues throughout your lifetime, from the first steps your family remembers to today and beyond. The continuum of learning is fueled by one of the most powerful skills each of you possess and demonstrate through these accomplishments: curiosity. I bring this insight about curiosity to you from my own experiences. As I considered my first source of curiosity, I thought about people I studied who really fueled my energy to be something different, to grow something different in nursing. And I thought of Albert Einstein, Leonardo da Vinci, Ben Franklin. These were minds that were mind-blowing. But thinking further and more personally, the source of my own curiosity grew deeper. It was my own mother. And I will tell you, that surprised me. But that's okay, because she encouraged me, and I wouldn't have explored all of the other people I listed or anything else in my own life without how she built the foundation of curiosity. I marvel now at how she has always beautifully illustrated for me and my siblings the importance of curiosity as we navigated life. We were always encouraged to experience curiosity through the lens of innocent wonder and to learn about the world, actually supporting time for us to explore, allowing us to discover new things. This encouragement came with awareness that it might, and quite confessionally, it often did, lead to mischief. But ultimately teaching myself, my sibs, and others valuable lessons in life. This curiosity is my true core of my driving force. But as I thought about the second source, it's my own personal experiences, as curiosity was actually the driver to my pursuit of leadership. There was a time in my past where nursing was foreshadowing a shortage. Politicians were trying to solve for nursing on what to do about it, and turnover of nursing was at an all-time high. That might sound somewhat familiar. The year was 1993. This situation actually fueled my curiosity. How would I, as one nurse, make a difference in this situation? I decided to start with an idea to develop a way for nurses to fall in love with the profession before they even knew they wanted to be nurses. And I developed a program called Nurse Camp. So the idea was really, let's just bring a bunch of high school students together. Let's expose them to nursing and the beauty of what we do every day. Let's expose them to clinical experiences before they decide if it's right for them, and then encourage them through high school and beyond to pursue the profession. Seemed logical, right? Seems simple, right? So what would I do next? Fueled by my curiosity, I thought I'd try both nurse leaders and politicians. So why not, right? Seems logical. I like your nod there. Yep, you got it. So I submitted the idea to the state's organization of nurse leaders and to a state house representative. It's an idea. I said, hey, if you want to talk, I'm open to talking. Well, I was invited to present the idea to the state organization of nurse leaders. I'm like, this is pretty cool. So I walked in a room with 50 nurse leaders who represented every discipline of the professional practice of nursing. Well, I didn't expect that, but I was prepared. I was prepared with my own curiosity about how will I sell this idea to this group of people. It was endorsed by them. The passion with which I chose to share inspired others' curiosity to become part of the solution. I was then invited to meet with the state representative, believe it or not, and that resulted in a trip to Washington, D.C. and meeting with the House Committee on Health. This is 1993. And I learned that many's curiosity becomes fueled when you have one person who can spark the energy. Each of you represent that potential spark, and you already are sparking those around you. So my idea developed others' interests locally, nationally. I developed structure, I could do all of that. I knew business, I knew how to drive people towards things, I knew how to write applications. And I launched it in 1994, and I had 16 spots open, and I had over 200 high school students driving towards this exciting opportunity. And years later, I continued to stay in touch after running the camp for almost 10 years with students who I am proud to say sat in the same rooms that you are right now and are successfully practicing nurses and advanced practice nurses. I made a difference, and I used my curiosity. Each action I took, I led with curiosity that resulted in forward momentum. This experience solidified my path to leadership, a leadership journey on which I continue to grow. I continue to learn. I continue to strengthen and sustain the nursing workforce, and I deeply value and encourage curiosity in everyone I have a privilege to connect with. Curiosity is the true wick in the candle of learning. I share with you 4 simple actions to further develop your own curiosity. Pay attention. Don't let any moment get past you. Be astonished with everything you experience. Learn and grow from it, and tell others about it, because the more we share, the more we impassion others to be curious with us and grow with us. However, I also need you to be mindful that curiosity requires balance, and in part this balance comes through bringing along who I call key partners: courage, intention, innocence, and interest. Courage with curiosity means listening to the perspectives of others in order to understand them, because you want to do what is right, but you also know you are not the only person with ideas about what right is. Courage with curiosity also means listening to yourself. Where did this idea come from? Why am I moved to defend it, to grow it? And courage is most necessary when you come to realize that you may be wrong, and you will be wrong. We all are at one point or another in time, because there is no living without error, without mistakes. But without error, without mistakes, we also see no growth. Curiosity with intention directs your attention to information in a very deliberate way. It is an opportunity to learn, grow, and be genuine with others, to increase engagement, and more importantly, to build important, meaningful, and deep connections. Curiosity with innocence is focused on true wonder about the world around you without judgment and without bias. It brings an element of humility in exploring and opens you up to new possibilities. Curiosity with interest brings forward the desire to learn and engage, and interest further adds motivation and positivity. So curiosity, along with its key partners, courage, intention, innocence, and interest, leads to personal growth. 4 simple actions. Pay attention. Be astonished. Learn and grow from it, and tell others about it. I am sharing truly the best wisdom that I have about the learning continuum you are on, and the need to continue to cultivate your curiosity in order to continue to advance this journey. Colleagues, I have an image for your future. The image is that your curiosity will guide each of you to things that will bring you delight and astonishment in both life and practice, and will in turn further enhance and grow the professional practice of nursing. We all benefit from your curiosity. And keeping in mind the partnering of courage, intention, innocence, and interest with curiosity strengthens you further to pursue all that is truly good in this world, to remember your wonder and awe of all that surrounds you, and to accomplish even more on your learning continuum. We all continue to benefit from your accomplishments. Continue to cultivate your curiosity, to meet the challenges ahead, and continue to grow forward in life and in work. I deeply admire each and every one of you, my colleagues, here today, and the demonstration of your commitment to personal growth on the learning continuum. Congratulations. I applaud each and every one of you from the heart. Thank you.
Thank you, Rhonda. Curiosity, awareness, and presence, and actions. It's my honor to introduce today's student speaker from your class, Chad Fleischacker. A little bit about Chad, which you already know. Chad graduated from the University of Minnesota, Twin Cities campus, in 2022. He graduated with a Bachelor's of Science degree in kinesiology. He was originally from Rush City, Minnesota. Chad quickly became involved in campus activities. He worked as a tutor for student athletes and as an intramural referee and referee supervisor, a laboratory assistant, a direct care professional, as well as doing fundraising for the National Multiple Sclerosis Society. With his MN degree, Chad plans to become a labor and delivery nurse. Please join me in welcoming Chad.
Can you hear me? I'll put it up a little bit. There we go. Okay. Hello, class. Good afternoon. Woo! We did it. I gotta confess something, though. I was super freaked out about writing this speech. My original draft was bland and boring like hospital coffee. It didn't have one inappropriate joke or sly innuendo. It wasn't me at all. So I started fresh and I started over. But isn't that what this program is all about? Starting over and following a direction we feel is more suited to us. We each have our own unique previous degree, unique experience we bring to this table. But now, here we are, masters of nursing. That means no one knows more than us. And we're the smartest people in the hospital, and they can't tell us we're wrong. Masters. Okay, that's a lie. That's a lie. Don't believe that. It just feels like yesterday we started this program. Do y'all remember the first week of this program? I mean, I sure do. I had a storm of doubts plaguing my mind. Am I gonna fail? Do I have what it takes to be a nurse? How does everyone look better than me in those maroon scrubs? Well, I don't know about y'all, but I've had my fair share of failures throughout this program. Whether it was forgetting to submit an assignment on time or placing a urinary catheter in the wrong hole of the practice mannequin. It happens, it happens. We've all been unsuccessful or had a mishap along this journey. But just like our decision to enter this program, we start fresh and we start over. With a new plan to ace the next assignment, or studying anatomy a little bit more before placing a catheter on a person. We will fail, and we will have mishaps in our careers, I guarantee it. But we get back up. We keep going. We show resilience. Because that is part of what being a nurse is. Admitting that we are wrong, and learning how we can do better next time. Such as buying maroon scrubs that are not boot cut and make me look like a box next to all of you during that first week of classes. But since that first day, we've learned a lot. And I feel like we have a few special people to thank. ChatGPT, Google, and of course, the entire staff of the Caribou Coffee in Moose Tower. They really were there for us when we needed it. Okay, in all seriousness, I have to thank our loved ones, our family, our friends. Whether you were acting as a patient for us to practice our physical assessment on, or being a shoulder to cry on when things were tough. We would not have had the energy to continue this program without your patience and your support of our goals and our dreams. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts. To the faculty, staff, and other people who guided our education, and sometimes our emotions throughout this program, your mentorship has been invaluable. We would not be able to differentiate heart sounds from lung sounds without your help. But beyond technical skills and knowledge, you taught us that nursing is more than just vitals and administering medications. Nursing is about connecting with people on a deeper level. And most importantly, you taught us to embrace the awkward silence. And all that silence can do for us. We can't thank you enough for staying up late to grade our papers or waking up early to precept our clinical experiences. Thank you, truly. Now, it was an honor to speak to you all today. I mean, I had a blast and I hope you did too. And it was an honor to be your peer these past 16 months. And I'm glad to say that I have around 50 or 60, I don't have a number up here, but a great number of friends to have close to me. As you leave here today, go forth with confidence, a good sense of humor, and the understanding that no matter how tough it gets, you got this. We got this. Thank you.
Thank you, Chad. Your optimism is fantastic. Your sense of connected head and heart is fantastic. And we look forward to working together. And you remind me, as you remind your classmates, we're all family forever. We're here to support one another. And now it is another honor of mine to welcome Clinical Associate Professor Laura Kirk. Laura represents the School of Nursing Alumni Society. Laura is a 3-time alum of our school. She has spent her career focusing on health and well-being of older adults and preparing nurses to care for and address the needs of this burgeoning population of older adults. Please welcome Laura.
Having to follow Chad is really not fair. Thank you, Dean Delaney. As our keynote speaker said, we consider you colleagues and friends. And I have the privilege of standing before you wearing 2 hats this afternoon, actually 3 if you consider the one on my head. As a very proud member of the School of Nursing faculty, I feel pride and gratitude for the opportunity to learn with, from, and about many of you over the last 16 months plus. And as president of the School of Nursing Alumni Society, I am honored to offer congratulations to all of you from the Alumni Society. The School of Nursing Alumni Society was created way back in 1913, and its longevity is a testament to the strength of our nursing graduates. It is in this spirit of lifelong learning, recognition of your current achievements, and hope for many future contributions to the nursing profession that we welcome you as our newest alumni. The School of Nursing Alumni Society is pleased to present each of our pre-licensure graduates with the University of Minnesota School of Nursing pin, made possible with donations from the Nursing Annual Fund. The pinning ceremony is a nursing tradition that goes back more than 100 years, where new nurses are presented with the school's pin by the faculty. It represents a symbolic welcoming of new graduates into the nursing profession. Our school pin has been given to all initial licensure nursing grads from the University of Minnesota since 1913. And you can learn about the symbols in the pin in your commencement program. I happened to look, it's on page 12. And to our doctoral graduates, we present to you a University of Minnesota School of Nursing embossed journal to celebrate your professional achievements. Moving forward, we encourage you to stay engaged with the University of Minnesota community. Come back to campus when possible, serve as a mentor, become a preceptor, and attend our alumni events, including our all-school reunion in the fall. The mission of the Alumni Society is to create and sustain a lifelong spirit of belonging and pride in the University of Minnesota School of Nursing and in the nursing profession, and to engage with its membership. To that end, we can serve as a source of support and ongoing fellowship for you as you embark on this next phase of your nursing journey. Please stay connected with the School of Nursing through social media, and be sure to let us know where you are and what you're doing. As our newest graduates, you represent both the future of nursing and the School of Nursing's legacy. Graduates of the class of 2024, we are so glad you are here. You make us very proud. Congratulations, be well, stay in touch, stay warm, and remember to try to enjoy the ride. Thank you.
We thank you very much, Laura. We thank you for your words and also your service to the School of Nursing community, and particularly to our students. We are especially pleased that Honorable Regent Ruth Johnson is able to join us for the conferral of degrees. Regent Johnson is an internal medicine staff physician at Mayo Clinic. She is practicing in the executive health program. Regent Johnson was founding director of the Mayo Diagnostic Breast Clinic. She spent 17 years on the Medical Scientist Training Program, MD to PhD Admissions Committee. She was the Associate Director of the Internal Medicine Residency Program and chaired the Bioethics course at Mayo Clinic, particularly at the Mayo Clinic Alex School of Medicine. We celebrate that last month, Ruth Johnson was honored with the Distinguished Clinician Award from Mayo. Class of 2024, please welcome Regent Ruth Johnson.
Thank you, Dean Delaney. I think the good news is that we're getting close to conferring the degrees. So we're getting there. So I just want to greet all of you, graduates and families, faculty and staff, distinguished guests. I'm honored to preside at this commencement on behalf of the University of Minnesota Board of Regents. And especially to graduates, of course, I extend my congratulations. Today we honor you, your efforts, your accomplishments with a celebration. Through your talent, your hard work, and determination, you've earned this day of recognition. And we celebrate not only your academic accomplishments, but also the potential you have to deliver such a positive influence in the professional healthcare world. And now more than ever, our healthcare systems need highly qualified nurses. Wear your University of Minnesota nursing degree proudly as you begin this journey, contributing to your communities, the state of Minnesota, the nation, and yes, even the world. And to all the families and friends joining us today, thank you for the countless ways that you've supported these students as they've earned their nursing degrees. Okay. Yep.
We thank you, Regent Johnson. Now we're to that formal part that you referenced. Okay. At this time, we ask that the graduates please rise as you are able. Regent Johnson, on behalf of the faculty of the School of Nursing, I present to you these candidates as having completed the requirements for their respective programs: the Master of Nursing, the Doctor of Nursing Practice, Doctor of Philosophy in Nursing, and Post-Baccalaureate Certificate.
Thank you, Dean Delaney. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority of the regents, I now confer upon you the degrees for which you have qualified. And on behalf of my colleagues on the University of Minnesota Board of Regents, I extend warm congratulations and best wishes for your success.
Regent Johnson just made it official. Congratulations. I now invite our Master of Nursing graduates to come forward for the presentation of diplomas and pins. Associate Dean for Academic Programs, Professor Susan Gross-Fernandez, will read the names of each graduate, as Associate Professor Erica Shore will present the MN graduates with their pins. She will be assisted by Laura Kirk.
Layla Abdazirak. Nancy Abu. Alexa Akri. Raphael Baglio. Brianna Baker. May Barnes. Stephanie Brightsman. Nicole Brown. Tessie Burley. Michelle Carnicle. Nicole Cartier. Aaron Cheatham. Emma Chen. Cade Cosper. Alejandra Crevier. Chad Fleischacker. Lindsay Gates. Amanda Grothy. Daniel Guild. Sarah Heyman. Blake Hansen. Samira Hassan. Zoe Henson. Clara Holder. Katie Hui. Logan Horns. Sarah Irwin. Sundas Dribril. Rachel Keisler. Sarvenas Kosravi. Morgan Kirchner. Madison Klimick. John Cook. Madeline Leslie. Alexandra Lodermeyer. Joseph Marshall. Emily Marceau. Alyssa Marks. Brian Mayotte. Marcella Montes. Pardon me? We now invite our Doctor of Nursing practice Sorry. Favor None. Ann O'Connor. Sean O'Malley. Hannah Park. Margaret Perry. Amber Reagan. Abigail Reinecke. Anna Rubin. Elizabeth Schoen. Ellen Sheehy. Rebecca Skelton. Brittany Stallings. Charles Teitelbaum. Stephanie Thielbar. Annie Tran. Aaron Urson. Peyton Vogel. Claire Wickland. Aaron Wintervold. Colette Wood Syme. Jordan Zeiss. Thana Zoski. At this time, we ask the recipient of the Post-Baccalaureate Certificate in Population Health, Informatics, and Technology to come forward. Veda Priya Pugligundla. We now invite the DNP, Doctor of Nursing Practice graduates to come forward and receive their diplomas. Our DNP graduates will have their doctoral hoods placed over their graduation gowns. Hooding will be performed by Dr. Judith Pakacek, Clinical Professor and Assistant Dean of the Doctor of Nursing Practice Program, as well as the graduate's project advisor. The title of each graduate's Doctor of Nursing Practice project can be found listed in the program. Laura Kirk will present each doctoral graduate with the University of Minnesota School of Nursing embossed journal from the School of the Nursing Alumni Society. Megan Cherry Damon. She is hooded by Mary Fran Tracy. Mary Christina Gallup. Nathan Grumdahl. Nathan is being hooded by Olaf Indradator. Nicole Sar Schwitter, being hooded by Judith Pakachik. Linda Wick, being hooded by Donna Bliss. Wendy Warden, hooded by Donna Bliss. At this time, we invite our graduate of nursing philosophy graduate to come forth, who will be hooded by her professor, Mary Fran Tracy, Director of Graduate Studies and Assistant Dean for the PhD program. Kimberlyn Ritchie Miller, being hooded by Kathleen Critchbaum.
Please join in congratulating all of our graduates one more time.